I've officially uploaded over 200 videos to this YouTube channel, so to mark the occasion, I thought it would be a fantastic idea to share with you guys how to start your very own YouTube channel in 2021 and beyond. Let's take a look. How's it going, guys? Ryan here and welcome to the video, and as you would have seen from the introduction, I'm bringing you something a bit different today. We're having a look at how you can create your very own YouTube channel, and I'm doing this to mark basically over 200 uploads on the channel over the past couple of years, which has been an absolutely major part of my life and one which is now a revenue generating stream. So I thought from a wealth management perspective, it's actually quite relevant. So if you do enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more of this sort of content. We cover wealth management, investing, crypto, stocks, all that sort of cool stuff. And I'd also love to know if you've got any tips or advice for people starting their very own YouTube channel. Leave them down in the comments section below. But without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So first things first, you want to start your own YouTube channel, start uploading videos, hopefully one day monetize them. Well, the first step you need to take is actually to have the right mindset. You can't go into this expecting to see rewards or views or tons of subscribers or revenue right from the get-go. It's simply not going to happen. For me, I posted tons of content for 1.5 years and saw basically nothing occur till one day I had a video, and it was a SHIB video that went absolutely crazy. And it was to do with the SHIB coin, the crypto, for those of you who aren't aware of what that is. And it was not what I traditionally actually put up. It wasn't my standard style of content, but it took a bit of experimenting, trying things over, the period of 1.5 years to finally find what was going to work for me. But it did not come easy. And I almost hit that 200 video point without seeing much traction whatsoever. But when I did find exactly what was going to perform well for my channel and what people want to see, what people enjoyed watching, that is what has propelled me. But you need to be able to go in with the mindset that you need to be putting in the effort, you need to be putting in the time, you need to understand exactly what you're getting yourself into before you start your own YouTube channel. If you don't enjoy it, you're simply not going to be successful at it. The key here is to enjoy all different aspects. Obviously, lots of big YouTubers have people that can actually create their content for them. Whereas someone like me, I'm not in that position. I have to do all the recording, all the editing, all the content creation ideas, all the research, all that sort of stuff. And I need to enjoy that to be able to persist and do it on a regular basis. At this point in time, I'm uploading one video every single day. And that has been really crucial in ramping up the amount of people who are finding the channel and being able to enjoy the content. So first things first, make sure you have the correct mindset going into this, thinking it's not going to be something that's super easy. You want to be thinking that this is something I really want to do. I'm really willing to put the effort in. And I know it's going to be hard and I might not see any rewards from it, but I'm doing it because I want to do it. Step number 2, after you have got yourself in the right frame of mind and understand that creating a YouTube channel is going to be hard, but it's something you really want to do, you need to choose what your actual topic is. What's your niche? What are you wanting to make videos about? Are these videos going to be gaming videos? Are they going to be similar to what I do? Stocks, crypto, wealth management? Are they going to be beauty videos, for instance? You need to really define exactly what you're doing. And I recommend that you choose something that obviously you enjoy doing. As we were speaking about in the mindset side of things, you need to enjoy every aspect. And the main part of creating a YouTube channel is the content you're producing. If you don't enjoy that content, so for instance, if you did a gaming channel and you didn't enjoy playing games, well, effectively, you're not going to be able to progress because you're going to get bored, you're going to become disinterested, all those sorts of things. So select your niche that you want to go into. Have a look at what other YouTubers are doing in that niche as well, and it will give you a few different ideas because you can take so many different variations of every different segment. For instance, if we're doing gaming, lots of channels specifically focus on individual games, and you'll see Twitch streamers, for instance, who are also YouTubers, will focus on one game primarily, but maybe divvy into other stuff at times, but they'll have one specific focus. Or do you want to be a gaming review channel, for instance? Are you wanting to look at various different new titles and give your opinions and reviews on them? There's lots of different things that you can do with this, but picking your niche and understanding your key focus within that niche is the key thing you need to do before you get started recording. Once you've chosen the niche that you're going to make your YouTube channel around, what you want to do then is select your target audience. And this is incredibly important because it will really refine and define the type of videos you make, how you create them, how you present them, and exactly what you are doing when it comes to content creation. An example would be, for my channel, for instance, I'm teaching people how to learn about stocks, how to learn about crypto, different techniques that they can use and put in place in order to make the best educated decisions on their investments. Now, on the other hand, there are many other YouTube channels which will instead promote different stocks, and they'll literally go and say, this is a stock you should buy. I personally didn't want to do that. There are large audiences who want to be told what stocks to buy, what coins to buy, that sort of thing. They're not willing to do the research, but my philosophy was I want to teach people how to do it for themselves. So I'm here to educate people. Even when I'm performing technical analysis on a crypto I hold, for instance, I'll show you exactly how I'm coming to the conclusions that I am, so that you're learning and understanding exactly what could occur and why things have occurred in the past. So make sure you understand the target audience you're going for, and make sure that you refine and tailor your videos to that audience as well, because that will really be fundamental to the success of your videos and your channel. If you're putting, for instance, too many words in your videos and it's aimed at children, it's not going to perform well because kids don't understand big words, for instance. So really you're missing the mark in that sense. If you're aiming at children, you want to make things fun and interesting, but keep in mind they've got a short attention span as well. So you're really tailoring your videos to your audience, and it will really define the way you edit and record your videos. The fourth thing you want to take a look at is your hardware and software, and there are a few basic things that you're going to require in order to create YouTube videos. The first is obviously what's right behind me now, a computer. It can be a full-on desktop PC like what you see here, or it could simply be a laptop device. Even to the point these days where you can perform your entire YouTube channel using a mobile device. It really is as simple as that. These days, obviously the quality of content isn't going to be as good if you're trying to edit videos on your phone, but you need something that you're able to edit with. And obviously, when we're talking about a computer or a laptop, we need the software that lives on it. I quite literally use Windows Movie Maker to put together all my videos, which is why they're relatively basic and straightforward, but there doesn't need to be any crazy sort of editing. But depending on the type of YouTube channel you're making, you might need crazy editing. For instance, if you're making videos which are supposed to wow people, you might want some special effects software for your editing and that sort of stuff. Whereas for me, it's something I don't need at this point in time. I'm simply just trying to share information. So you've got your computer, you've got the editing software there. What else do you need? Well, what we're looking at right now, the camera. We need a camera, and what camera I use is literally just a webcam on a tripod. You don't need to buy anything ridiculously expensive. It's just simply a Logitech camera, and it also comes with the recording software as well, which allows me to basically simply plug it into my computer through a USB port and start recording with that software. Really simple. I've also obviously got the microphone, this one right here, and that's obviously very important as well. I'd like to improve mine, that's for sure, but something basic. I think this is only a $100 microphone roughly. It's all you need basically, so that you're getting exactly the clear sort of message you want across. If you're using, you know, a headset for instance, the quality of volume isn't actually that fantastic, so consider upgrading to a proper microphone itself. Then the final thing you want to look for, and this is something that people really don't remember, and that is lighting. Lighting is incredibly important. When I didn't have a light on a stand, I've got a ring light now up there. When I didn't have that, I was using the light from the window that is sitting behind the camera, but I found that was hard to record at night time, obviously because I didn't have a light source. So make sure you get a light source of some form. A ring light is fantastic, and especially if you've got one that's portable, you can go around, you can set it up anywhere. If you've got a portable camera or something as well, you just plug it all in and you're good to go. The fifth thing you want to consider is branding. And branding doesn't have to be anything crazy. Simply you just want to have sort of a common theme that goes throughout your videos and that exists on your actual YouTube channel itself. So you see, if you click onto my YouTube profile for instance, there's my banner, I've got my profile picture across everything. It's all the same sort of theme that we're seeing the entire time. I've got the same banner photo as my actual intro video that you would have seen at the start of the video as well. And I've got consistent music throughout my videos. I do change it up from time to time, but typically if anyone clicks on my past 20 videos, they're all going to have the same soundtrack behind it. That's sort of a brand I'm creating for myself. And you've got to keep in mind, it's not just branding in the marketing sense, you're also putting together yourself as a personal brand as well. People come onto YouTube to look at people. People aren't necessarily there for the content. For instance, there could be someone who has a PhD in economics, knows tons of stuff, but if they're not personable, yet you've got someone like me, for instance, who doesn't have a PhD in economics but can relate to the viewer, then they're more likely to watch my videos as opposed to the bloke with the PhD. Similar, one of my favorite channels on YouTube is the Sidemen, and people don't go there necessarily for the content. They watch the Sidemen for the Sidemen themselves. They're very funny guys and people really enjoy that. People are coming back and remembering the channel because of the people on it, not necessarily the content itself. So you've really got to establish that personal brand as well as your actual branding that exists within, you know, your videos and your websites and that sort of thing. The final element you want to take a look at is socials, your social media presence. And typically what I suggest is you select one key platform to focus on. So for myself, obviously I've got my YouTube channel, but I have a large focus on Twitter. And if anyone wants to contact me, typically they'll do it on Twitter. I'm very active on there. It's my main form of social media that I use every single day. But someone else, you might want to use Facebook, you might want to use Instagram, you might want to use Snapchat, who knows, but select a social media platform that you can leverage, because not only are you going to be able to draw traffic from these channels, you can also communicate with people through these channels as well. And make sure you're communicating people in the comment section. People are commenting on your videos, especially if you're a small creator. Make sure you are speaking to them. And if you want to grow your channel even more, be social on other people's channels. Find similar channels to yours, similar sizes, speak to the creators, speak to the people in the comments section. Make sure you start being involved in the community of the niche you are trying to establish yourself in, because that will naturally draw people to your channel, and people will start to subscribe a lot quicker if you're involved in the community. And that's really the basics for establishing your very first YouTube channel, guys. Obviously, as I mentioned, the key thing you need to establish first is having a good mindset, making sure that you're setting yourself up for success and not having over high expectations, making sure that they're tempered and you understand you're really going to have to put the work in order to be successful on the platform. If you've got any advice for anyone else looking to start their own YouTube channel, leave it down in the comment section below, and I'm sure they'll appreciate it so much, and I'm sure there's many things that I could even learn, even having done this for a few years now. But if you did enjoy today's video, please consider subscribing if you want to see more of this sort of content, as well as leaving a like. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm, guys, so make sure you hit that button. And with that, I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.